Yes, so let us start with this session. This session is on how to prepare for online teaching and tools and techniques. Before I start, I have confirmation from anyone that you can view my screen.
We
Uh,
can view, sir.
okay, ma'am.
It's visible.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So, let's see how to prepare for online teaching. Now, see, very important thing here. I think as on date, no one is expert in this online teaching, and we all are learning together that what are the new things and how to put the things in a very systematic form. So I'm not claiming that anyone is expert in this field. So we are all at the same level. So now what I have experienced during the last 2 to 3 years, so that I will share with you. So these things are very simple, and I assure you that after 2 to 3 days, just have some demonstration on the tools, you will be able to start your online classes. It is not a rocket science. It is not a rocket science. It is simply just we haven't exposed to such tools. Otherwise, we all are very effective teacher, very good teachers, but it is something different. It's a different platform where we have to teach. Otherwise, we are very good in our classes, but when we switch to the online, so we have to know about that what are various tools and how to use those tools, and we will be same effective as we are in our classes only. So my attempt here is to just to talk about few tools that we can use in our online teaching. So after this session, you will specifically learn that what are the important components of online teaching, which every teacher must know when he is switching to the online mode. Now, second thing, what are the available tools for each of the component that we will learn during these sessions. And lastly, we will have some hands-on practice for important tools. Now, look at here. So, as I said, it's not a rocket science, and we need not to learn so many tools because internet is filled with n number of tools which are available for online teaching. So, but we need not to learn all those tools because they are just a competitor or complementary to each other. So, we have to learn very basic and simple tools to just start with the online teaching. So actually, there are four components of online teaching that we should learn. Okay, the very first component is the LMS, is the Learning Management System. I will talk in detail about this, what is LMS and which LMS we are going to talk about. And the second component is the video recording that we will talk about, and I will show you in the live session only that how to record the videos for classes. And thirdly, we have the live classes and the interactivity with the students. And the fourth component is the engagement of the students because we can't see our students as we can do it in the classes. So engagement is very important when we're talking about the online teaching. So these are the simple four components. And if we know at least one tool in each of the component, our job is done. So we are ready to teach to the students by taking the advantage of our online or internet. So let us start with the first thing. First, we have learning management system. Now, what is it? It is a very fancy name, but it is nothing. It is nothing. It is a very fancy name given to this one. Now, see here in our offline world, we have our class. We have our class setup. For the beginning of session, have assignments. We have the worksheets. We have material,
मैं साफ करता हूँ
and we can just we have
हाँ चलता है
okay, just let me just continue.
जल्दी जल्दी ले आ जल्दी नहीं मैं
Okay. Okay, so I was just talking about the learning management system. So it is just like converting your offline class to the virtual class. Okay, instead of going to our classrooms, distributing the notes and showing our PPTs, what we are doing in the LMS is an online platform where we will shift our class, where our students will come, our teacher will go, and we will interact and we will share our material with each other. So let me formally define what is an LMS. So LMS is simply an online platform where teachers create the classes or courses in the virtual mode. Means that we need some place where we say that okay, this is my class, my all students are here, my I'm here, my all material is here. That place or a space we have to create by using the LMS system. Most of the LMS are available there in the market. I will talk about those LMS. Now let us see one you are familiar with or you will start using the LMS, what a teacher can do using the LMS. So I'm again saying it is simply the replacement of our class, replacement of our offline class to the virtual class. Now let us see what a teacher can do when you will start using the LMS. The very first, you can organize your classes topic wise online. You will create. If you are teaching three classes, you will create three classes in the LMS or on a particular LMS. You can add the material readings to each of the topic that you are putting under each class. That is possible. You can create the assignments. You can create the online assignments by using that LMS. You can also evaluate those assignments on that very platform only, on that LMS only. Evaluation is possible. You can create the quizzes. You can start the discussion forum. And lastly, you can have the final grading of the students on that very platform. Means it's not that you will manually do anything. It is all online. You are evaluating, your grades are assigned, and finally you will take the printout of that what are the final grades of our students. That is the power of any LMS. And lastly, but not the least, they communicate with the class. Any information, any notice you want to share with the students, there you will communicate with that platform only. So I think as of now, if someone can say we are doing all these things right now, we can have the WhatsApp groups, we can have the emails, we can share. That is good. That is okay. But these things are not integrated. You don't have any one place. Let us say if today send one material through email today, and the next year you want to use the same material. Whether that material will be available or will it be easy for me to find out that material, it will be very you can say cumbersome exercise in that case. So that is why instead of using sending the material to WhatsApp, emails, or other communication channels, here we have integrated platform where we will perform our all teaching at one place only. Now now with this you will be now okay, interested to know about that what exactly LMS or which LMS we are going to use in our classrooms if we want to use this one. So now the market leader in the LMS, we have the Google Classroom. I think most of us have already heard about that what is Google Classroom and what we can do with the Google Classroom. The whatever I said right now, you can see on my left hand side on the screen, all the things are possible through the Google Classroom. So means I'm a teacher within the room. I will sit in the room that I can conduct the classes for all of the session from here. But I hope this should not happen. That I will conduct my classes from the room, and we wish that soon this lockdown will be over, and we will back to our online, our offline classes. Okay, now what is a Google Classroom? So Google Classroom, as I said, it is just an LMS where a teacher can create the classes, distribute the assignments, you can send the feedback to the teachers, you can manage all the classes in the one place. And Classroom also seamlessly integrate with the other Google tools like Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheet, Google Drive. So I will talk about these tools briefly when I will explain this Google Classroom. Okay, question comes, why Google Classroom? Why not any other LMS? So it's free for teachers and students. Yeah, even at the university level, if we want to use it, it is free of cost. We need not to pay anything. It is easy to learn and it is very user friendly. And you will see after the session, we can easily create the class and we can start using it from tomorrow onwards only. It is a very collaborative tool. You can work along with your students, along with your colleagues on the same platform. Yes, it works in the Google environment, that Google Docs, Google Calendar, Gmail, Drive, Phone. Okay. You need only one account, then yes, that's done. You can integrate with your class with all these platforms which are available under the Google umbrella. Now, to start with the Google Classroom, what is required? What is required? What I have to do? Very simple. A teacher must have the Gmail ID. You need only a Gmail ID if you have this. you are ready to start with the Google Classroom. And all the students must have the Gmail ID. I think mostly, as of now, 90% of the people, they are using the Gmail. So we can expect that all the students must be having the Gmail ID. Other we can simply ask them to create the Gmail IDs, but it will not accept any other ID if you want to enroll the student for your class. But it is something different if you have institutional mail ID on G Suite. It is something different. Don't bother about this one. So we need ID. Our student need ID. Our job is done. Now I will start the demonstration part. I will take you directly to the Google Classroom, that how to create the classes there and how to work within the classroom itself. So what you have to do, you have to simply visit this URL. You can note down this one, classroom.google.com, and it will ask you to log in. So using your ID, you can just log in with the Google Classroom. Now on my screen, you will see that I'm just going to my Google Classroom. Give me some time. Okay, this is the URL which we have to just talk about. Okay. So just click on Google Classroom by going to the same URL which I shared with you. So as I said, we have to use our Gmail ID. I'm using my Gmail ID here. And let me just log into the Google Classroom interface where we will actually create our class. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. So when you will log into the Google Classroom, this blank uh, window is there. So we haven't created any class. So I wanted to start it from scratch. Yes, so just to create the class, let us say assume any class that you want to create for your students. So now you can see on my right hand side here at the top, we have this plus button. So the moment I will click on this plus button, we have two options here. First is the join class and second is the create class. Which I should use? Very simple. Because I am a teacher, as a teacher, I have to use the create class and your students will use the same URL. They will use the same URL, they will land on the same page, but they will click on join the class. Okay? So this is the only difference between these two. So, but I will show you that how to join the class. But first, let us create the class in the Google Classroom. So we have to use this option to create the class and just check this option. I will talk about what this policy is all about. Just check this button because otherwise it will take a lot of time to discuss this one. Check this button and click on continue. And we have to enter the basic information of our class. Now, again here, I would like to just focus upon this one, that here the class means our subject. If we are teaching three subjects, we have to create three different classes for each of the subjects. So create the first class, the name of your class here. For example, it's my MP1, but I'm writing it PU demo because we can use it for the workshop purpose. Section is optional if you have, and this is my subject here. I can enter my subject in this one. Room is optional. So we need only two things, your class as well as the subject, and click on create. We have to use this option, click on create, and it will take little bit time. It will take a little bit time, 40-50 seconds to create the class, and the class will be ready. You can see it's that simple that we can, with one step, we can create the classroom in the Google Classroom. Okay, so my class is ready. Yeah, you can see here. You will land on this type of interface, but if you first time you are looking at this interface, it may look a little bit confusing. but need not to worry about. It is very simple. It is very simple. So all our class activities are going to happen at this page only. And you can see my class MBA1 view demo, and it is here. Okay, now let us talk about one by one what all these things are here, which we should take into consideration when we are doing most of the activities for our class. Now, the very first thing here at the top, you can see we have the four tabs. We have the stream, we have class work, then we have people, and lastly we have the marks. So each tab has its own significance. So let us talk about one by one about each tab. The very first tab is the stream. The stream is just like a notice board. It is just an announcement board where whatever any announcement you want to make for your class, that will be visible here. And whenever your student will land on the in a Google Classroom, so he will land on this page first. So everything, any communication will be listed here. Now there are two types of communication that will be listed here. The first type of communication, you want to share something. Let us say here I want to write that welcome to my class in the beginning. Let us say welcome to my class. This is communication from my side, and I will click on post as we are doing it in the Facebook or any other social networking. So this message is created that welcome to my class is created by me. But what's the second type of messages that will appear here? Now, whatever you will upload in your class in the form of material, in the form of assignment, in the form of quizzes, make any update that will happen in your classroom, that will be visible here in the notice form. It is very simple for the students that when they will land on this way, they can quickly see that what new has been added, whether any assignment is there for us, any material is added for us. So everything will be available on this stream tab. Yeah, so it's a notice board or a communication board where even the students can post a few messages and a teacher can post the messages. But yes, teacher has a control. If he want to disable that a student can't post here, that is also possible. That I will show you later on. And on this side you can see upcoming. So it is both applicable for teacher as well as for the student. So whenever student will land, he will see any assignment is due or not. So this date will be specified here. For the teacher, yes, any evaluation is due or not, that date will also be specified in this event as well. So this is just a quick reference to your class that what is going to happen or what has happened, all things will happen here. So I will come back to this stream page once we will start creating the class. You will see so many messages will pop up here. So many messages are here that we will see once we will start working on this class. Okay, so this is our first stream. Now the second one is the class work. So this is the core of our class. So now here we have to add our material, we have to create the assignments. So we can do so many things under the tab of the classwork. So as I'm saying, it's a core to the classwork. So most of the things will be happening here only. Okay, so what I can do here? The very first thing, we have to organize our class. It's not like that we just come here and just post the assignment, post some material here. It's not like that. We have to do it very systematically. First, we have to create our topics for our class. So we know that from our assignment sheet or from our curriculum that how many topics are there for this very class. So you will create one by one all the topics here first, and then for each of the topic you will add material to that. You will add assignments to that very topic. So first I'm showing you how to create the topics for your class. This is the first thing. So this option, this plus sign, is very useful. If I will click on this create, and you will see so many options are there, and I'm going to talk about all the options here in this session. So first thing, you can see at the bottom you have the topic. So yes, click on this one and you are ready to create your first topic for the class. And I'm again saying we haven't added the material. We are just creating a skeleton for our class. We are just a outline for our class in the form of our topics. So let me create this one. This is my topic one, and it is intro to digital marketing. And once you will type it, click on this add, and your topic will be added here. Okay. Now see, my topic is here on top automatically. Yes, at any time you want to make the change, you want to edit this one, you can see three dots are here. Yes, you have to click on delete, rename it, and you can do that as well. Because it's not a final, you can edit at any time for this topic. So let me create one more topic because I want to show you something more here. My topic 2 is, let us say, it is about SEO, search engine optimization. Let me write it on the abbreviation only. This is my topic, search engine optimization. Okay, you will notice one very important thing here, that my topic 1 is shifted bottom to the topic 2. But this is not the way we should start. So I want that my first topic should come at top, then my second topic should be there. But if it is the by default, any new topic will come at the top. But you have to decide where to place that topic in the order. What is the order of the topics? So now for me, the order is very clear. Now I want to simply take my topic to the top. So what you have to do, you can see the moment I'm taking cursor, there is some selected part is here. You can see here, something is happening here when I'm taking the cursor to this topic. What you have to do, you have to simply drag and drop. Just drag it with the click of the mouse, drag it to the top, and your topic will be in the order. So as a teacher, you know the best that what will be the order of the topic, and you can easily with drag and drop only, you can just arrange those topics here. Okay, now this way we will create more topics, but for me, two topics are sufficient and we will start working within these two topics. Now topics are created. Now what is next? Yes, we have to now add the relevant material to these topics. When I'm saying material, it means it can be any video, it can be a case study, it can be any written content, it can be notes prepared by you, if you allow, you share your PPT with the student, that you can share here as well, but most of the teachers don't share their PPTs. So, but everything is possible. Now we have to insert the material to each of the topic. Now, what is the process? Again, we will go back to the create. I will go back to the create, click on create, and you can see somewhere here, the material option is here. The third last option from the bottom, we have this material. So this option will be used to add the material to the class. Right? Okay, so it is very, you can say, very useful option. Okay? And I think when we are giving our notes or cases in the paper form, then how much wastage is happening. But here we have to just simply upload that case or material. So we need not to give it the photocopy or other in any other form, this material to the student. So let me click on this material. Okay. Now, this is the space where we will add our material. Let me just talk about all the options here. The first is the title of material, what so that student can easily recognize what it is. So, for example, in my case, it is my case study 1, or even I can just write the title of that case as well. It is simply you have to just give the title so that you later on, as well as the student, they can recognize it what it is. Now, description is optional. If you want to say something, you can write here. For example, I can simply write here, read this case study and come to the class tomorrow. Yeah, that can be the written here. So it is anything you want, you can written here. You can write here, but it is optional. Okay. Now we have to attach that material which we have in any form. Now for this purpose, you will click on this add option. The moment I will click on add option, there are 4 different options or different sources from where I can fetch the material and I can add it to my class. Okay, so I will talk about one by one, all these methods, what these methods are. The very first thing is the Google Drive. Okay, let me see the most favorite one. This is the file. Most favorite one for the teacher to use to add the material in the file. File simply means that you have any file on your desktop and you have to simply attach that file here. That file, as we are attaching our email, yeah, it is that simple. So let me suppose on my desktop there is one document. I want to share it with the students. I will click on this file and this space to browse that file will appear. Now here either you can drag and drop the file here, or you can select the file from device. Device here means it can be on your mobile phone if you are using the mobile phone for the Google, or it is on your desktop only. So let me select the file from the device. Device here means my laptop only, and where that file is, I will select that file. Okay, I will select that file. So suppose this is my file. I will select or double click on the file, and that file will be added. But as of now, it is not uploaded to the class. So it is only selected, and you can add few more files as well. But let us be confined to the one. Uh, you can see one file only, and click on upload. Click on upload. You can see the button here, upload. You will see at the bottom of this one, upload. Click on upload. Yes, it will start uploading my first file to the class. Okay, and you can see this is with the file name, your file is uploaded to that class. Okay, this is the first method. Now the second way is, let us say you want to share any video with the students. You can say, okay, watch this video, we will tomorrow discuss it in the class. Or there can be any video lecture, you can say video case study. You will see, watch this video, come to the class, and we will discuss it in the class. So now you can see we have very good option here. For the video, we need not to go outside the class. Within the classroom, you will see we have the option to select the video from the YouTube. Click on YouTube, and right now within the class you can search for your videos. For example, I want to search any video related to the digital marketing, and click on the search button, and it will list it the same search which is happening in the YouTube, but right now this search is happening within the class which we are going to, or we are creating. So just select any video which you like the most, or you think that it is useful for the students. So just click on just, you can see this blue, just select that video and click on add button. You will see at the bottom we have the add button. Click on this add button, and my video is directly added to the class. Okay, so this is the second option. Within the classroom we can add the video to the class.
Sir, I have a query.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you surf the video within the classroom itself? Because when you look for a YouTube video, you always open it, you always try it and then finalize it. So can you do that exercise when you are adding it here, or you need to do it first and then you upload it here?
Okay, no, the practice which I am right now showing, it is within the classroom only. You can see this YouTube option is here.
No, sir, that is okay. That
Okay.
I understood. What
Okay,
I
if
want to
outside,
ask
if outside.
कि कौन सा वीडियो चूज करें, क्या वो क्लास के बीच, मतलब जब यहाँ पे आप कर रहे हो साथ साथ आप सर्फ भी कर सकते हो, या वो पहले करना पड़ेगा और फिर
No,
अपलोड
no, no,
करना?
no, man. You can do. You can see here. You have to just search for the relevant video.
Okay.
And all it is now it's a YouTube page only. For us, it's a YouTube page. The way we are searching it in the YouTube, same way we can search it here only.
Mm-hmm.
It is not that initially we have to do anything here. So, for example, if I want to search any video on PU, so you will see all the videos will be available here related to the this keyword.
Okay. सर, इनमें से कौन सी सेलेक्ट करनी है? यहाँ एक एक को खोल के यहाँ देखा जा सकता है, या उसको पहले अलग से आपको?
Yes. Yeah, if you think that, okay, let me just click on any video. If you want to see any video right here, whether it is relevant for our class or not, okay, you can simply let me click on anything here. Okay, no, you can't view it here.
Yes.
Now for this purpose, what we have to do, we have the third option. We have the third option is the link. What you can do here, in case of link, you can separately search the videos in the YouTube, copy the link, and you can use this link option. You can use this link option here. Now I'm explaining. Let me explain this. What is the third option of link? So link is material is anywhere on the web. We are just copying the link from there. We are not downloading that material. So we can simply add that link here. For example, I want to add one link here. Right? Or any link here. Okay, so just click on add link or copy the link here. That link will be added here. The student will click on this link and they will land on that page, on the web page. So this was the third option. Again, very simple to use. And the fourth and the last option is the Google Drive. I think most of us will know about what is a Google Drive, but any case, if we haven't used the Google Drive, it is just an cloud type of storing. You can store your files online, and you can take your files from there directly. And Google Drive is attached to your Gmail only. Okay, so you can see I will click on Google Drive. Now all the files which I have saved on Google Drive, so these are available. What I have to do, I have to simply select that file, and that file will be added to my assignment. Okay, so this way we just learned that how to add the material to a one assignment. Sorry, on to a one topic. You can create new. You can say create new types of material here, but you can add within one title. All the material can be added. So right now I have added all type of material within one study only. Okay, so here we know about that how to add the material. Now something is important here on this right hand side. You can see now we have the class for all students. Now this is the topic. Now which topic this material will go? That we have to select from here. Now I will click on, you can see the moment I will click on here, all my topics which are already created in my class will be listed here. So as you can see, my two topics which we created are here. But anyway, you create a new topic, you can also create the new topic from here as well. So, but let me put it under the topic one. It is my topic one. And okay, but as of now, this material will not be visible to the students until or unless I will click on this post button. So post here means that now this material is live with the student. They can access this material. But sometimes let us say I want to for future, I want to finish my work today, that let us add all the materials here in one go, but let us release it one by one. Release it, not to release all the topics in one go. Topic wise, I want to release it. So what I can do here, I can use the option to schedule your posting. You can just select this option and you can select any future date. On that date, this material will be available to the students. But I have done job from my side that let us sit on Sunday and post all the material, and you can select the dates for the futures, and material will be automatically visible to the student on a particular date. That option you can also use. So this way now, but I will use this option to post because right now I want to show this material to the students. So clicking on post, so you will be back to your classwork. And here you can see my first material is added to the topic one. And what this material is, you can see, just expand this little one by clicking on this one, and you can see your material is available here. Okay, and it is visible to the student. And the most important thing here, that the moment you will post it, students will get an email alert that your teacher has uploaded this material. So they don't have any excuse that we haven't visited it, we haven't seen the classroom today. So immediately a particular mail will go from this system to the student that your teacher has uploaded this material, and they will be communicated immediately. So no
Dr.
excuse
Tejinder,
for the teacher in this regard. Sorry, from the student side.
Dr. Tejinder, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am, please.
When you create the classroom
Yes.
and give some topic name to it,
Yeah.
how will the students know? They will just log into the classroom.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm just because once we create our class, once we create our 2 to 3 topics, now next stage we have to add the student to this very one.
Yeah.
You can see as of now we haven't added any student.
Yes.
Without student it has no meaning. Now I will show you. Now I will show you that how to add the student to this class. Okay? Only then it will make sense. Okay. So for this purpose, click on stream. For this purpose, we'll click on stream. And here, this is our dashboard. This is our home page. You can see class code here. You can see the class code here. Just underneath the MBA PU demo. And by using this display option, you can just zoom in that what is the class code. Now, this is a unique class code for my class. and I will share this code with the students, either through WhatsApp, through mails, or any other communication tool. And they will visit the classroom.google.com, and now they will click on the join class by using the plus button. By using the plus button, they will click on the join class, and they will be in my class. They will be able to join the class here. Now, what I can expect from you, if few of you, I'm not expecting all of you, if few of you can go to the classroom.google.com and click on the plus button, click on join the class, and use this code for joining purpose, and you will be in my class so that I can show you, and you can also see from the student side how this class will be visible, and what will be the layout, and what type of communication they will be getting. Because I will ask that you have to share your screen as well so that I can show to the others that how it is looking from the student perspective. Okay, so I request you please join this class. If at least 4 or 5 members can join it, so then it will be easy for me. I'm just giving you 1 minute so that we can join this class.
Hello.
Yes, yes, please.
Hello. So whether you yourself created this code?
No, this code is automatically created, and it can be changed at any time. I'm coming to that part as well, that how to change this code, because sometimes if it is open, anyone can join your class. Even the non-students can come to your class by using this code, because you have shared it with the students. That I will talk just after a while. But as of now, I want that someone should join.
Sajendraji?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. I'm Shashi from Punjab University, Regional Center, Ludhiana.
Sir, can you speak loudly? I can't hear.
Sure, sir, sure. I have just joined your
Sir, I can't hear you properly. Just speak close to your laptop or mobile.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
No.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I audible now, sir?
Sir, no. Your audio is not. Voice is not audible. So you can type your question in the chat box, and I will answer it. Okay. Let me see. Anyone has joined my class or not?
I have joined.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, even I have joined the class.
Okay, so now I can just close this code window.
I have joined too.
Okay, so whenever you want to see how many students are there in your class, so you will see simply on the people. You can see at the top, we have the people tab. Just click on this people, and wow, I can see so many students have, I'm sorry, not student, teachers. They have joined the class here, and good. So going to this people tab, you will be able to see who is there in my class, right? Okay, but there is one problem in this method. No doubt, this is very easy, very convenient method for the teacher, that you have to simply share this code and students will join this class. But there is a serious challenge to this method, and challenge is, as I said, anyone can join your class. Even a non-student can join your class. But if we are alert, we can remove him as well. But we have the second method as well, more reliable method we have. So what we have to do, we have to simply ask the emails of the students. We will simply ask him, give us your email in a Excel form. We will copy those mails, and you can see on the student, we have this plus button to invite the students. So what we will do, just clicking on this invite button, you have to simply paste all the mails here, and your students will accept it, and they will be within the class. It means to whomsoever your message is going, they will accept it, and only they can be to your class, not anyone else can come to your class. Okay, so this method you can use, but if it is very, you can say 100 student, 200 student class, then it may be a little bit time consuming, but it is safe one. Now you can see at the top, you can see the teachers as well. Now it means whether this class is applicable to one teacher only, but in our university system, there are two teachers for one class as well. Those who are sharing the class, it is very common in the UBS. So you can also invite the teacher as well. So these, then you click on this plus button, send the mail, type his mail or her mail and click on this invite button, and he will accept it, and he will also act as a teacher. So he has all the rights which you are having right now, and he can create the classes, sorry, he can add the material, he can create the assignments. So whatever you can do, he can also do within the same class. So that is also possible, that you can add more teachers to this class. So this
Tejinder
way,
sir,
or this,
Tejinder sir,
yes, please.
I would like to come in here.
Yes, please, ma'am.
The code which is visible on the screen,
Yeah.
class code.
Yes.
Now this code will be sent to our students,
Right.
right, sir? Then only they can join. Number
Right.
one, that we can even send it through our WhatsApp also.
Yes, yes.
Then how can we say it is open to the non-students, sir?
It is, let us say, any naughty student, he shared this student this password to someone else,
Okay, okay.
because
okay.
we can't
In
stop
that side.
students. He can
Okay.
share the student, "Ki, my teacher is very good, like you. That please join her class. I'm sharing this code."
This naughty student can even do it later also, sir, if we change it also.
When?
This naughty student can even do it later also. He can share, है ना?
Then you can do one thing here. I have the solution for that. You disable this code. Once you say all students are in, disable this code. No one will be able to use this code.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm showing that option right now to how to disable this code. So you can see here at the settings side, you can see gear icon here. Click on this one, and you will see in the general settings. In the general settings, we have the class code. We have now multiple options here. Either you can change this code, or you can disable this code. You can reset this code, or you can disable this code. So it's equally good. After this, no one will be able to join your class by using that code. Yeah. So that option,
Thank you so much.
That option is available. Okay, so let me go up to here. Now we have added the material, and we have added the students. Now the most important task, which everybody likes, to give the assignments to the students. Yeah. Now we will see that how to give a particular assignment to the student, and then we will see how to evaluate that assignment. So that is very simple. Again, come back to the classwork and create option. Click on this plus button. The very first option, I think they deliberately put it here at the top because we are going to use it most of the times. Assignment. Click on this assignment. Yes, things are again very simple. Few clicks are required to assign it to the students. So this is my title for the assignment. Let us say I have any assignment on BTL activities or marketing. So you will give any title to your assignments. Here you will give the instructions that what you want from the student. So we, let us say, simple assignment is there: conduct the survey and prepare a report, and then submit that here. So these are the instructions. So what instruction you are giving to the student, that you can just put here to have the more clarity. And sometimes if you want, and if it is required, you can use this add option again, because if you want to supplement that assignment with some sort of material, you can also add that material here. For example, again, come back to the case study. Okay, just this is the case study, read it and provide the solution for that one. Or you can attach few, you can say, files. Here, I think Pooja is here from statistics. So if you want to share few SPSS files or data to the students, you perform some sort of analysis here and then submit that analysis back to us. So you can attach those files by using all these options again here. So that option is available. Okay, so we created this assignment. Now let us come back, come to this side. On the right hand side, few options are here as well. So first is option of points. Yes, you can assign that how many marks you want to assign for this assignment. And you can also make non-graded, unmarked, simply. Okay? If it will not be evaluated, it will not be part of your assignment, final assessment. So you can unmark this one, but I think in this case, they will not work. So let it be marked only. Yeah. Right. So 100 points are there. Now due date. Just set any due date. Yes, they will not be able. You can set the time and date. You can set the date and time that when they are supposed to submit it. And yes, you can. And after this, it will be window will be closed. They will not be moreover able to submit the assignment to you. But yes, if you want to extend that date, that option is available. You can do that as well. So and for which topics? So it can be general assignment or it can be specific to the topic. If it is specific to the topic, you can click on this and all the topics will be listed. I want to keep it for the first topic. Let me select this one, topic 1, intro to the digital marketing. Now this will fall under our classwork. It will be shown under this very topic. Okay, so but as of now, again, it is within the system only. It will not be visible to the students until or unless you assign it. You can assign it today or you can schedule it for the future that after 2 days it should be visible. So I think for the entire 1 month, 2 months, we can schedule our assignments and we can use this option. But as of now, let me assign it right now. Click on assign and this assignment now will be visible to the students and they have to now okay, you can see here my assignment and just expand it and you can quickly see it has been assigned to 28 students. Handed in means how many students have submitted it back. So you can have a track on this one before due date or on a particular date, how many students have submitted this back to the teacher. And you want to view this assignment, you can click on this one. That is also possible. And if still you want to make any change, you can use these 3 dots and you can edit this assignment. But I think rarely we will use it once our assignment is finalized. Now, question is here, how a student will know that a teacher has posted the assignment? Yes, very simple. One way is that, yes, you can see in my stream, it is automatically posted that Tejinder has posted a new assignment detail. What this assignment is, they will open it and they will be able to see it. Second way, student can have excuse that, okay, as I already said, that I haven't visited this Google Classroom. Then you will notice that you will receive a mail. I think those who have just joined this class, they can check it that they might have received the mail in this regard that the teacher has uploaded one assignment, right? So this 2 ways are there to communicate with the student. And you can see also here, as a teacher, this is my screen, upcoming. Now you can see the due date, that which assignment is due, when, by which date it is, that is also visible here in this case. Okay, so now we have just given the assignments to the students. Now student will start submitting the assignment. Now, again, there are different options. Student can create the assignment in a separate file and they can attach that file in response to this assignment. As well as there is an option within the classroom itself. From the student window, they can see that you can create the assignment within the classroom only. But I will suggest you to please ask your student to create the file separately. It can be any type, it can be written as well. Then take the scanned copy of this one and upload that assignment here. Right? So all the options are available to the student the way they want to send it back to the student. And there is an option to turn in. Turn in means that you have submitted the option to the assignment to the teacher. Right? So I think those who are in as a student, they can see. So now I will request you to please attach any simple file and then turn it in finally, and so that I will be able to see it back as a teacher, because now my evaluation process will start. I want to evaluate these assignments. So let me see, as of now, no one has submitted it. So I can simply ask.
So I just want to ask you one question.
Yes, please.
Some of my students, they say we are having a problem with the laptop thing, and can we, ma'am, give it you in writing this assignment? We write it and submit. I said, how can you submit me online?
They can submit it, ma'am. They can just write it, click the copy, just
and
go
then
to
upload it.
snap of that
Oh,
assignment, you can attach it.
attach it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
this will be back
Thank you, sir.
and you can evaluate it.
Thank you, sir.
And you can see right now it's live that one person has submitted the handed in means that he has submitted the assignment. So let me just click on this one. So as a teacher now we have to evaluate it. Let us see where this window will open and how to start the process of evaluation. So you will simply just click on this is assignment. Right to show. Okay. You will click on. You will expand this, and you will see the number of the students who have submitted the assignment. Click on this one. Click on this handed in. It will take you directly to the students page, not a student page within your classroom, where you will be able to see and evaluate the assignment. Let me click on this one. And here you can see the two students have submitted their assignment. This is the student's work. Now, whatever is happening in the assignment form, that will be visible here. Whether student have actually attached any file, and you can see here some very small icon, not a icon here, but small color, red color, green. It means that they have attached. Something is there within this assignment, for this assignment. What you have to do? Now I have to evaluate it. So for the purpose of evaluation, just click on this one. Let me open Pooja Man's assignment. Click on this one, double click on this one. Now in this case, a separate window will be open. Now this is the place. Let me get it open. Now this is the place where you will evaluate. You will evaluate and you will return back this assignment to the students. Now you will see, as a teacher, you will be able to see this assignment, that what he has submitted. So we will go through this one. But this is our habit. This is a natural thing that when we are evaluating the assignments, we have a habit of writing the comments on the assignment. Someone can ask me that seems to be missing here, but no, that is not missing here. No, because as a teacher, it is important to tell to the students that I want to, let us say I found some problem here, let us say in the first 2, 3 lines or in the first paragraph. What you have to do, just select that part and you will see this small add comment sign will appear here. I will click on this one and yes, I can just write the comment here. I will say you haven't cited it. Please cite the source, right? For this one and click on comment. Now, what will happen? When this assignment will go back to the student, he will be able to see what a teacher has commented on this part. And similarly, you can just go through the assignment and wherever you think that you have to write something, and you can just write your comment there. Say, okay. So this way we will evaluate it and we will start commenting upon this assignment for the improvement purpose. And finally, if we think, okay, now let us assign the marks. So this is the marks window here. You can just give the marks to the student in this case. You have to just simply enter. And now these marks are forever. It will be taken care by the Google Classroom, where to add, how to add. That will take care. And finally, if any private comment you want to make, which is not related to the assignment, any general comment, that you can also type here. Okay, now let us send back this assignment to the student. So I will click on this return. We are using the same terminology which we are using in the offline. So I will click on return and my assignment will go back to the student. Let me just click on return. And it's a confirmation that yes, you are sure. Yeah, you have finalized it. Click on return, confirmation. Now this assignment is returned back uh, to the student, and I will come back now. Now you can see here, even here, you can see one is marked, right? It is for the record purpose. One is marked. Now, okay, so I will now, can I now, we go back to my class here. Okay. So now whether I have, again, he will be communicating.
Hello.
student will be communicated through the mail that your assignment is evaluated, and teacher has commented on this very assignment, and he or she can open the.
Hello, sir. Can I have a question?
Yes, please, ma'am.
Hello. Like evaluation is seen by only one student, or all students evaluation they can see?
No, ma'am. Only individual student. He or she
Okay.
can see his evaluation.
Okay, fine.
So
Thank
they can't. But at the end you can share it with other students. That how.
Okay, if we want, we can share. Otherwise, it is confidential.
Yes, it
right?
is confidential, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Okay, now may I ask? Now you can see if I ask Uza ma'am that because is she able to open that assignment and she's able to see the grades in that window?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So if you want to see the comments, student has to open the assignment in a new window. And they will be able to see all the comments and option to resolve, not to resolve, and they can resubmit that assignment as well if you allow that option is available. Okay, so you can see again coming back to my classwork. So now we saw how to create the assignment and how to evaluate the assignment. And now see how simple this process is. I can see in my office bundles of assignments. Yeah, but we can reduce those here only. Yeah, all through the paperwork here, right? Okay, so let me next move to the next option, which is a quiz assignment. It is a quick evaluation, and you can organize the quiz after every topic, after every class, with a quick assignment, or up to you how you want to send. But here it's not a subjective; it's a multiple choice question, and immediately it will be graded. Okay, now let us see how to create the quiz assignment for quick evaluation of the students. So click on quiz assignment. Let's click on quiz assignment. And I think now you are familiar with this one. Every time we will land here, either we have to add the material, we have to create the assignment, or we have to create the quiz here. So this is the title of my quiz. This is my quiz 1. You can give the instructions that this is based on any topic, based on any class. You can give those instructions here. And still you want to supplement this quiz with any sort of material, that is also possible. But now I am interested in creation of the quiz. Now by default Google will use it as Google form with few more options. So it will be automatically created, this blank quiz. So now we have to insert the questions in this one. So just to insert the questions, click on this one, click on this blank quiz, and it will open up a new window of Google form. And I think most of us are familiar with the Google form. It is very simple to use. The first thing here, first, let me change the name of this quiz to make it more sensible. It's my quiz 1. It is my quiz 1. And now, okay, we will start adding our questions. Now, this is my first question. Just simply, we have to click on untitled question. One click on untitled. This will automatically expand, and you have the space to write the question. I can write it. Let us say it's my favorite question. What is? Okay, so I'm just giving you this example. What is capital of India? And yes, we can add the options here. Add one more option. Like this one. And one more important thing that we have to do, we have to mark the correct answer here so that it automatically get graded. But correct answer will not be visible to the students. For this purpose, to mark a correct answer, click on answer key. Click on answer key. And here select the correct option. This is the correct option. And how many marks you want to assign? Let us say 5 marks. For this question, you can give the marks here. And another important thing which I like the most here, you can add the answer feedback here. if any student is marking this answer wrong, you can explain it why this is a wrong answer, why it is a correct answer. You can use this add answer feedback option as well if you want. If you want, it is optional. So once my question is ready, click on done and make it compulsory, make it required, make it compulsory. That's done. Right? And second question you want to add, use this button. You can add the second question, third question, and this way you will be able to create a quiz. Now it is automatically saved. You need not to do anything here. Once you will create the quiz, leave it here. You can see it is automatically saved here. You need not to send it or to do anything with this quiz. It is ready to be sent to the student. Okay, so we will come back to our this dashboard from where we started creating this quiz. So this is the quiz that we are right now creating. So it in the backend it is already created. So what we have to do, we have to simply set the due date here, that by which date you are supposed to submit, as well as the time, and under which topic it will fall. You can create it in the second topic. And yes, we are ready with this one. Yes, now we know we have to assign it, and this quiz will be live and they will be able to attempt it. They will be able to attempt it. Okay, now you can see this my quiz is under topic 2 quiz, and I can see it here that to 29 students it has been assigned. And can I see if someone can open it and you can attempt it, so that I can see how many students have attempted it. Right? So that value will start coming here. Okay, so this way we have done this part as well. Creation
Sir,
of,
I have a question.
yes.
So how do you put a timeline on this quiz? Suppose I want to get it done by say 2 o'clock or so. Can I put a timeline on this quiz also?
Do it from the same window. From the same window where we were creating this quiz, I'm showing you. Where date option is coming. This due date.
Okay.
And click on this one. The time is also available. You can put a time here as well.
Okay.
So keep the same day and select the date, and this they will not be able to attempt it after that. Hope it is solved.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see 6 teachers have attempted it and handed in. So you will be able to see right live here.
At present, we are students only, sir.
Sorry, ma'am.
Sir, one question.
Yes, please.
Sir, can I put timeline on the quiz, like it is for 30 minutes or something like that, so that the students finish within that?
That part will come under the engagement, and I will tell you very good tool here where you can put in the seconds. If you are able to answer within 10 seconds, it's okay. Otherwise, that question is gone.
Yeah, because that is necessary. Otherwise, students will
yes,
ask each
otherwise
other.
they can just search on Google and they can answer it.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Tejinder?
Yes, ma'am.
You said that we have to choose the correct option in quiz.
Yeah.
And students will not be able to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can choose all the correct options without showing them to the students.
Yeah, ma'am. It is at your end only, because you have to select it, because otherwise it will not be evaluated.
Okay. Thank you.
But it will not be visible to the students.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, now next option here we have this question. Question is very simple and short type question.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, the students will only see it when we post the thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, they will not be.
Yeah, right, ma'am. Because everything will live once you will post it.
Yes.
Because otherwise the half-cooked thing will go to the students.
Right.
Once we are finalized, we are sure that everything is okay. Now post it. So okay, then we have this last option here, question. Last option, we have the question here. So question is simple. Any short answer type question you want to ask the students, you can ask. Very simple. And here the student will, it's like a discussion type of question. You can say just discuss on this very topic, and they will start commenting on that. Students will be able to see each one's answer Just to involve the student, you can use this option. Okay, we have just 15 minutes more. So let me talk about something very important which Google has recently released in the assignments. In the assignments, let me go back to this one, assignment. Now, what is this new thing? Now, see, it is, we know as a teacher that when evaluation of quiz is very, it's very fair, and everything is automatically graded, so subjectivity is not there. But when it comes to the subjective assignments, in that case, lot of subjectivity is there. And sometimes the students come back to us and they're asking, sir, why you have given 1 out of 4, 2 out of 10, what is, so sometimes we are able to justify it, that what is the reason for this one. And sometimes, because if we evaluated 100 assignment, I will not be able to remember it or to recall it, that why did I assign 1 mark or 2 marks to the students. So what I want to say here, in subjective assignments, subjectivity is there, we all have to agree. Now, second point, when let us say we just floated the assignments and student submitted that one. Student is coming back to me, sir or ma'am, why did you marked only 2? So when we simply reply, you haven't added this one, you should have added this one, only then it will make the sense. Now, don't we think that it is better to share our expectations with the students first? That, see, I'm giving you this assignment, these are my expectations which should be included in the assignment. I think that way he will work more effectively when he will submit the assignment. Because as of now, if blindly I will give the assignment, then they will do their best. They will do their best. What I'm expecting, it is not clear to the students. So, but when it comes to the evaluation, then I will start thinking from my point, he has not added this one, he should have added this one. So just to avoid this one, we have this rubric. You can see in your assignment, rubric is there, which will solve this problem up to great extent. Now, what is a rubric? I think many of us know about that, what is a rubric and how to create the rubric. But again, I will say this is the topic of Navleen ma'am. It is not our topic. The rubric is, yes, to be very frankly, if I will say, even I heard this term just 4 or 5 years back, that there is something called rubric for the subjective assignments, which we can create. But now, firstly, we have to understand this one. I will briefly explain it, what rubric is. Then I will take back you to the Google Classroom, how to create it there and how to include it in the evaluation process. Now, what is a rubric? What is a rubric? Rubric is more or less is sharing our expectations with the students, or it's the evaluation criteria, that how do I am going to evaluate your assignments. And there are 3 important segments of any rubric assignment or any rubric which you want to create for the students. The first thing is the performance criteria. Now, what is the performance criteria? Performance criteria in your assignment, how many criteria you will identify on which you want to evaluate a student. For example, it is a synopsis presentation for PhD students. So identification of problem can be one criteria. How accurately, how perfectly a student has worked on that area. That can be one performance criteria. Second, on the research methodology. Third can be on a literature review. So what we have to do, we have to segment our assignment on the different performance criteria on which we are going to evaluate the students, right? Okay, this is the first thing. So we can think about any assignment and we can identify how many performance criteria can be added to this very assignment depending upon the nature of the assignment. Now, second point is the rating scale. Now, each performance criteria has to be rated on a given rating scale, because it is your choice if whether he's working excellent on this criteria or he's very poor on this criteria. You have to identify whether it's a 4-point scale, 7-point scale, or a 5-point scale, and you have to label each scale. For example, if I will take the 5-point scale, for one criteria, It can be excellent, it can be good, it can be average, poor, or unacceptable, like this one. So this is called rating scale that we have to identify. Third is the indicator. Indicator is the description of each rating scale corresponding to the performance criteria. Right? Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you. Then one example of rubric here. Then it will be more clear. This one, let me just. It's okay. So you have to let it get loaded. Yes, you have to create this type of matrix for your assignment. Let me just show you something. Okay. Now on this side, we have the criteria. You can see the criteria. On this side, you will identify first, second, third, fourth criteria for your assignment, like identification of problem, literature review on this side. Now on this side, we have the rating scale. We have the rating scale. You can have a 5-point rating scale. You can label this rating scale with the descriptors, or it is there. And this is the indicator. Now you have defined it here that from my point of view, your assignment will be excellent on this parameter if you will include these things in your assignment. If something is missing, then I will skip here. Then I will mark you here. If I will mark you here, so you will define that you will be marked excellent if you will incorporate all the things here in the assignment. So this we have to define it for each of the criteria here. So you can initially keep your 2, 3, 4 criteria for a given assignment, and you can explain it. And the most important thing point of this rubric is that you have to share this rubric with the student beforehand, so that he will read this all rubric and he is well prepared. What are the expectations of the teacher on each of the criteria? So I think this way he will try to perform better on a given assignment if we will give the rubric. So it was the offline rubric, but now let us come back to our classboard. In a classroom, how to create this rubric? Okay. Let's come back, and again I'm just creating the assignment, simple assignment. This is I'm just giving the name of rubric assignment, give some instructions here, and okay, and rest of the things you are clear about all these things. But you can see here at the bottom we have the rubric. We have to now create a similar type of rubric here in the class itself. So just click on this one, rubric, and click on create the rubric, because we are first time we are creating, but you can use the same rubric multiple times for the different assignments. But first time we are creating it, create the rubric. Click on this one, create rubric. Now this is the place where we will design that type of matrix. Very simple. It is very simple. First, what you have to do is a criteria. What was our criteria in our assignment? First criteria, it was the identification of the problem. Right? Just copy it and paste it in the criterion title. Done. Description is optional. Just leave it. Now, what is the second thing? We have to give the rating scale in numbers. It is my 5. Sorry, it will come here under points. It is 5. Now the level title is the excellent. Done. Let me just correct it. Excellent. And third thing, now it is criteria. This is excellent. This is the description or indicator. Copy this and put it under the description. So you can see from this rubric we have added all the things. We have added the criteria. We have added the point. We have added the level, and we have described it. Okay, first level is complete. Now click this plus sign. You will go with the second one. Here the 4 will come, and here my you can say good will come, the title. Let me just put it here. Good, and description will come here. From where description will come? It will just, let me copy it. from here, and your description will come here. Okay, add new. We have the 3, add level, then give some sort of description here. That's done. Then 2, this is my level, give description, done. Lastly 0, give not acceptable, give description. So this way we created our first line. You can see the first line we have created. Now same way we can create the second line, but because of the time I will not create that, but you have to add a criteria. You can see at the bottom we have the plus button, add criterion. You can click on this one and you will be able to add the second one, right? Okay, now let me save it. Once you will complete it, save it. Your criteria is saved, and you can see now we are again back to the assignment window, and the rubric is here. Rubric is here. Click on this one and see here. You will be able to see my criteria, my, you can say, points here, and my excellent whatever marks are here. These are available. Okay, and now same thing. Now let me know. Now we have to assign it to the students. Send it back to the student by assigning, and now students will be able to see your criteria. You can see I just forget to put it in the topic, but it is appearing at the top. Let me just expand it and click on this one. Yes, our rubric is ready. Now what I expect from you for a time, so please take this assignment, attach simple file, and I will then show you, because still we have 2 to 3 minutes. I will quickly show you how to evaluate it. Now the evaluation is very simple. We have to just click. We have to click, our marks will be added. We have to click an relevant option which we like, that assignment will be evaluated. So I'm waiting for 1 or 2 assignments so that I can show you, because that is the most important part, how to evaluate the rubric part. So let me just click on the moment I will receive any assignment in this window. So I will be able to show you how to evaluate. Evaluation process is very simple. Yes.
Sir,
yes,
the rubric has to be made on the Microsoft Word, na? First we prepare
for your convenience. First, yes. For your convenience, first make it on the Word, and then
Word,
copy,
and then pick it from
paste,
there.
Copy paste.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so I received one assignment here. Let me show you. Yes, ma'am has attached the file, but ma'am, it is 100% plagiarism. Okay, so now same window, I will click on this. You can see we are familiar with this window, and assignment will appear here. Now we have to evaluate this assignment on the basis of our rubric. I will say, let us read about the problem identification, how much work a student has done. So if you think all the things are included and incorporated in the assignment, then I will evaluate this part, only this criteria. And from where you can see on the right hand side, all criteria will available to you for evaluation purpose. You can see this was the first one, identification. Just drop this window and you will be able to see all our rating scales: excellent, good, average, poor, not acceptable. So what you think based on the evaluation, just click on that and that's done. It means a student will get full marks on this one, 5 out of 5, as far as this criteria is concerned. Same way, at the bottom of this one, second criteria will available, third will available. You have to select these options only. These options only, and you will be now better, you will be in a position to explain these things better to the student, that why I evaluated, marked it good, why I marked it average, why, because you can now clearly show to the student. And just return this back, and okay, because we mark the excellent, that is student is getting 100 out of 100, and students now will be able to see there as well that what a student has, teacher has marked is a good, average, what is it? So they will be able to visualize in their browser as well when they look at this assignment.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, will this grading will be available to students?
Yes, this is the sole purpose, because we want to make aware the student that what is the criteria of evaluation. Rubric has that purpose only. And the moment I returned back, yes, grading will be available. They will be able to see excellent, good, average, and the total marks. They will be able to see it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So yes, those who have submitted, they can see at the back end that yes, we have evaluated on this side, and they are able to have the marks. So this was the rubric. Again, I think we should use as a teacher the rubric so that we are on a strong ground that how I evaluated these assignments. Let me go back to my classes. Okay, so we are there. Now you can see here in the stream box, everything is getting automatically updated. You added the quiz, you added the assignment, someone is talking about, everything is available in the stream button. And in the upcoming, you can see when this assignment is due, that is also available, right? So another important thing, when a student will submit any assignment, it will also be communicated to the student through the mail that yes, this student has submitted the assignment, but you want to disable it, you can do that as well. That is also possible. So I think for this session, this was.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, please
So I
come
will
back
not
to
take
the.
it. Yes,
Sir,
please.
please come back to the previous window.
Yes. Which one?
The evaluation one.
Let me see. This
The
one.
evaluation one. Yeah.
Yes.
Here, this side, right side, sir. So after giving them the evaluation score, whatever, then we click return.
Yes, you have to click the return.
Return.
Yeah.
Thank
then
you.
These numbers will be, marks will be passed on to the students.
I have a query.
Yes, please.
Sir, how did you get to know that it is a plagiarized assignment? Is there a way to find out that the assignment student has submitted is plagiarized here in this Google Classroom?
No, actually that I said in a lighter mode.
Okay.
But
I thought that there is a way to check
yes,
the
yes.
assignment. In the
But your question is relevant because right now we are using the personal version of Google Classroom. But the moment we will start it through our university, I hope university is working on this one, then even we will be able to check the plagiarism of the assignments as well.
Okay.
That option is available. Originality score will be given to the assignment, that whether it's original or.
ਤਜਿੰਦਰ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਕਤ ਪਾਤਾ
ਹੈ ਜੀ
ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਵਕਤ ਪੈ ਜਾਣਾ ਆ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਪਲੈਜਰਿਜ਼ਮ ਵੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਈ ਅਸਾਈਨਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ
ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਮ yes ma'am automatically it will be checked through the Google sources, not any third party platform.
Very good
Google sources that will be checked. And one more feature is there which is available when we will go do it through the university university site. That will be once you will assign a quiz. Now the apprehension is there that the students can search, they can open so many windows and they can give you the answer here. But you can lock that quiz. The moment you will lock that quiz, student will not be able to open any new window. If they will try to open the new window, it will be cancelled. Their quiz will be cancelled. They will get the 0 marks from that. That feature is also available just to make the student a bit more responsible.
How to do that, sir?
Then same, I'm saying that feature is not available right now in our personal IDs. That feature is available the moment from the institution that Google Classroom will be started.
Right. Thank you, sir.
And that will be available. Okay. So I think this is now time to break.
One question.
We will meet around 12 o'clock.
Sir, एक question है.
Yes. If you have any question, I'm here only.
हाँ जी, ये बताइए कि जैसे ये Zoom पे इंटरेक्टिव सेशन हो रहा है, Google क्लासरूम में भी ऐसा फीचर है इंटरेक्टिव सेशन ऐसे कर सकते हैं Google क्लासरूम में?
ऐसे सर जैसे ये हो रहा है,
जैसे ये Zoom पे चला हुआ है, ऐसे ही खाली Google क्लासरूम चलाएं और साथ साथ वहाँ बताएं भी.
राइट. उसमें एक Google Meet की ऑप्शन आ रही है, Google Meet.
Okay.
Google Meet है उनका एक सिमिलर टू Zoom, बट वो उन्हीं के लिए अवेलेबल है जो गूगल वो सेम जो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी के थ्रू आप एक्सेस कर।
दूसरा ये कि जूम पे एक व्हाइट बोर्ड की ऑप्शन आती है, जैसे हम कुछ लिखते हैं तो स्टूडेंट को दिखता है, ऐसे गूगल क्लासरूम में भी कोई व्हाइट बोर्ड की ऑप्शन है कि हम लिखें स्क्रीन पर उसको दिखे?
गूगल क्लासरूम में ऑप्शन वो तभी पॉसिबल होगी अगर हम गूगल मीट को यूज करें। गूगल मीट
तो उसमें व्हाइट बोर्ड आएगा तो जो भी हम लिखेंगे वो दिखेगा उसको।
यस वो दिखेगा उनको। तो हम थोड़ी व्हाइट बोर्ड की बात करेंगे नेक्स्ट क्लास में।
सर
Yes, please.
सर ये आपने क्विज के लिए बताया था टाइमिंग्स कैसे असाइन करनी है सर.
हाँ जी.
क्विज के लिए टाइमिंग्स कैसे असाइन करनी है सर कि इतने टाइम में ही कंप्लीट करना है.
नहीं 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 उसमें वो आप नहीं सेट कर सकते कि एक क्वेश्चन आप कितने टाइम में ही अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो in this version. बट उसके लिए we have a different tool that I will talk to you and you can embed that tool here. आप उसका लिंक दे दोगे यहाँ पे Google Classroom में.
Okay.
Student will open it and yes, उनको within the time they have to complete it. Within 1 minute, sorry, 10 second, 20 second, they have to complete it. Otherwise, it will be over.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, I will request one more thing to all of you so that we are coming to this. So please install, if you are not using your mobile phone right now, so please install this app, Kahoot. Your all queries related to this timings will be answered here. Kahoot. So this is the app, simple Android or your Mac app is there. So just install it and just enter your details there and be ready for that. Okay? So in the next class, I will talk about this application. Very engagement. It's a part of the engagement. So just install it. Okay, if you are attending this session through your mobile phone, then you can just leave it. Don't just leave the meeting for that purpose only. But if you are using it from the laptop, then it will be easy for you. So just download it on your mobile phone, and then I will come back and we will see what it is all about for engagement purpose.
It's done, sir.
Yes.
It's done.
Okay. Yeah. Now Kahoot is very popular.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, please.
So if we are posting our PPTs, so sometimes we also pick PPTs from the net. So will there be any issue of plagiarism in that?
That will be the issue of plagiarism, but you have to be very sure whether that PPT is under common created resources or not. एक आजकल common created की एक term है आजकल, अगर उसके अंदर fall कर रही है, you can use it for academic purpose. But otherwise we can't. Yes, we can give the link to our students. That is not a problem. But we can't upload it our dashboard. Then we will be in trouble. We will be in trouble if someone else's PPT we are uploading here.
So how can we come to know whether it is commonly created source or not?
Yes, then it's a different topic. Then their icon is there. Icon on each resource is there. You can simply search on common creatives on Google. So you will see they have their website and how to identify that whether it falls under the common creatives or not. You can identify it from there. Few icons, just similar to the copyright. जैसे copyright का icon होता है ना, वैसे icon उसका होता है.
Yes, sir.
Dr.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, while you were using these Zoom videos, I could see somebody was using the pen option and they were having some marks over there, the green marks and all. Can we stop the other ones not to hamper my screen while using that? How can we do that? Because I was taking the Zoom classes from the last 2-3 days and I could see the students are like hampering the screen by using the pen.
When you are scheduling a meeting, you will be able to see this option. You can see on when you are taking a lecture session on 3 dots पे more के ऊपर option जाके there is option disable participant annotation.
Okay.
Disable participants annotation, they will not be able to scribble on your screen.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, okay, now we will break for tea and we will meet again.
Just 1 minute, Dr.
One query.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, for Kahoot, I need to download the teacher's
yes.
login.
No, as a student.
As
a student.
Right. Okay, sir. Right.
Which app, sir?
Yes.
Which app did you name?
Kahoot, ma'am. Kahoot. I can show you. You can just on my screen. It is this one. Kahoot.
Okay.
Yes, just download it, the student version, because now you have to do it as a student. I will show you how to create it.
Okay.
Okay, so now we will meet around 12 o'clock, right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
तो games की है. This is for games?
Not a game exactly, ma'am. It is for engagement.
Okay. So we have to download it before we come to your next class.
Yeah, please download it. It will be